What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV, bringing you the best of all things gaming Monday to Friday. We're back on Call of Duty Black Ops 3 today. I know I said that I was going to do some E3 coverage this week, but the main focus of this channel is still Call of Duty, and there was a lot of crazy Call of Duty stuff that happened this week. We were expecting Blackjack to come out on Tuesday, so yesterday, which was the Tuesday, we did a huge live stream. We live streamed for, well, it was like a 3-hour live stream, and then that live stream got screwed up somehow, so then I rebooted it, and then there was like another hour and 15 minutes or something like that. So it was basically like a 4.5-hour long live stream yesterday of going through the weekly contracts. We completely finished the weekly contracts. I did the last win off screen, or the last like 3 wins off screen, just because my game got screwed up again. But basically what happened was yesterday we did almost 5 hours of gameplay. We completely finished the daily contract, the weekly contracts, and I earned Blackjack. You are seeing Blackjack gameplay in this gameplay. It's not my proudest gameplay of my life. I got into a ground war game just for completing the side bet, which we will talk about in a future video, a little bit in this video, but we'll mostly talk about it in a future video. But I got into this gameplay. I thought ground war would be the best for completing the side bet, and I do get my side bet completed in this gameplay. But the ground war that we actually got into, we had like 7 guys on the other team that were all partied up. So my team basically got wrecked. I think it was like me and like 2 other guys that carried our team, but we did not carry our team to victory. But I'm also using a weird weapon that, well, the M8A7 is not a weapon of choice for me, but I found that it was the best for completing what I needed to complete for the side bet, which again, we're going to talk about that in a future video on where I'm just going to talk about how to complete the side bet the most, like the easiest, and talk just completely about the side bet. But in this video, I just wanted to give you guys my first impressions of Blackjack and my first impressions of all the other stuff that came out yesterday, Tuesday, June 14th, I believe it was. So we got a whole ton of new stuff. We got a patch on the 13th that patched the Varix 3 site, and it patched a bunch of the other sites and reduced the recoil reduction. There was a lot of map upgrades and stuff, but the major change came yesterday, which was Tuesday, June 14th, where we got daily contracts added, weekly contracts added, Blackjack Specialist character was finally added. There was 2 new DLC weapons, a pistol and a shotgun. Props to me for predicting that shotgun DLC. I'll put that video in the card in the top right corner. But there was a shotgun announced. It's in the game now. It's in the black market. There was a pistol in the black market, which I did actually get some hands-on time with the pistol in the live stream, in the second half of the live stream yesterday. Both parts of the live stream will be linked in the card in the top right corner as well. But we've got a new pistol, we've got a new shotgun, we got 2 new camos that I can't wait to get so we can do first look camos. There's a whole bunch of new costumes and stuff. Basically, there was a huge black market update, but what you're really interested in today is Blackjack and the contracts that were added. So the contracts were added into the game a very, very long time ago, but they never actually put the contracts in. They put the contracts menu in, they never put the contracts in. We've been waiting for contracts for a very long time, and finally yesterday they put them in. We got a daily contract and 2 weekly contracts. So this is how they work. The daily contract for yesterday was earn 10,000 score, and that was super easy. I finished it in 4 games. It took me no more than 40 minutes, and that was even like, that was 40 minutes in the live stream yesterday, so that was like probably about 20 minutes of that we were just sitting in lobbies and just sitting around talking and waiting for people to join our session and stuff. So really it took about 20 minutes to complete the daily. It was not hard at all, and you're gonna have no problem with finishing the daily missions. All you get for daily missions is 10 crypto keys. Is no big deal. The weekly contract is where you really want to put your efforts, though. Weekly contracts is what unlocks Blackjack. You have to complete both weekly contracts to unlock Blackjack, or to unlock the mercenary contract to hire Blackjack. So the 2 weekly contracts for this week are earn 50,000 score and win 20 games. So the 50,000 score will be there by the time you win your 20 games. It's not that difficult. Again, you just need to squad up with a good squad and get into some certain game modes. I am actually going to make a video a little bit later on how to win faster so you can earn your Blackjack earlier in the week, but that's enough for that right now. Let's get into Blackjack himself. what is the deal with this guy? You only get to use him for 60 minutes. After you complete your 2 weekly contracts, you basically earn a mercenary contract, and you can go to the specialist menu and he pops up, and you can use your mercenary contract on Blackjack. When you use him, it activates him for 60 minutes. He does not have outfits, he does not have costumes or anything like that. You cannot earn hero gear on Blackjack. I know that's a big question in the community for the people that do not have Blackjack so far. You cannot get outfits for Blackjack as of right now. Instead, the 2 different altering outfits that you see in the trailer and of people playing as him, when you're using the rogue ability, which is the ability you're seeing in this gameplay, where it's using specialist weapons, he has his hood on. And when you're using the other ability, the gambler ability, which is the one that gives you specialist abilities, you have your hood off. So that's why he looks different in the... That's why he looks like he's wearing different costumes. It's just because of... based on what specialist ability you take, or mercenary ability you take, I guess it is, you get a different costume. So how do these 2 abilities work? Well, the rogue ability is a pretty cool ability. I think it's really awesome. I definitely prefer it over the gambler ability. The rogue ability gets you, you can use other people's specialist weapons, is basically how it works. You do not get any score, like your specialist ability does not charge up based on your score. It charges up based on your kills. Once you get 5 kills, you unlock, the last person that you killed becomes your specialist weapon. You can kill other people and get their specialist weapons, and you can flip through and pick a specialist weapon, whatever specialist weapon you want, and use that one against your enemies. And it's a pretty cool ability. I think it's really awesome. It's definitely meant for players that are experienced at the game. It's definitely meant for, like, the whole character Blackjack is made for characters that have, or for players that have completed the game, that have completed all of the other characters in the game, and players that are comfortable with using different characters in the game. So you got to kind of go through, and you got to be comfortable with using all the other specialist weapons and abilities before you can use Blackjack. And to use Blackjack effectively, you really got to be good at the game. You got to be, like, you have to get 5 kills to activate the specialist ability. If you can get 5 kills rapidly and keep getting 5 kills and 5 kills and 5 kills, you can get a lot of specialist weapons with Blackjack, and you can just completely obliterate the other team with a hail of specialist gunfire. But the gambler ability is a little bit different. The gambler ability works similarly to other specialist abilities in the game, where it just charges as on its own, but if you get kills, it'll charge faster. Gambler ability is randomized. It's basically a random specialist ability that you get at some point. The upside to this random ability is that it charges faster than any other specialist ability or specialist weapon in the game, and you get to use it a lot more often. But again, you don't know what you're going to get. You do get an option to flip for another one when you do earn it, but you have no idea what you're going to get there either. So it's all up in the air for what you're going to get and if it's going to be useful to you. So I don't really care for the gambler ability too much. We will be seeing a little bit of gambler gameplay over the next day or two while I'm making more Blackjack videos, because this is not the last Blackjack video. But there will be a lot of people using Blackjack in the days to come, and I feel like a lot of people aren't going to be using him very effectively. I feel like there's a lot of little tricks of the trade to using Blackjack. You got to really know all of your other specialist abilities and weapons. You got to know just how to use him properly so you're not wasting your time with him. You got to know how to get these side bets done the most effectively, and that's what I'm going to be doing over today and tomorrow. I've got 5 videos, including this one, so 4 more videos after this that I want to talk about Blackjack in. We've got some pretty cool stuff coming up. I want to talk about how I expect him to be monetized in the future, how to complete the side bet the quickest and easiest, how to win games and earn Blackjack the fastest, a bunch of stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But Blackjack, as an overall first impression, I kind of like him. I'm on the fence of how he's earned. I think we should get more than 60 minutes with him a week. I think 60 minutes is a little bit it's shafting us a little bit, and the side bet is very, very easy to complete as well. So it's not a huge deal that you only have 60 minutes to complete the side bet. Like, you're going to get it done really, really quickly, especially if you've already earned hero gear on your other specialist weapons, or on your other specialists, I should say, because it's very similar to earning hero gear on them. But it's like 60 minutes or no 60 minutes. Like, It's easy to earn the hero gear or to earn the side bet, which is why I think they only give you 60 minutes with him, is because they're supposed to be making a challenge to complete this side bet, but it's not. So it's like, just give us more than 60 minutes. I feel the way that it should be is the sooner you get your weekly contract done, the sooner you get to use Blackjack, and you get to use him for the rest of the week. Fortunately, that's not the way that it goes. But that's just something we got to live with. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I hope you learned a little bit about Blackjack and some of the stuff that's been going on in Call of Duty. Make sure you check out the live stream where we were earning him yesterday. Just watch a little bit of it if you want. I'll put both parts of it in the card in the top right corner. I'll put my stuff about the shotgun DLC in the card in the top right corner. We're going to talk about that in the future. There's another crypto key opening coming very soon. I think about 800 crypto keys, and I'm going to do a big drop trying to get those new camos and guns. Basically, we've got another 1 or 2 Blackjack videos coming out today, so make sure you're subscribed so you get those. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Once again, guys, comment down below what you think about Blackjack, and stay tuned for that second video coming out today. See you soon.